And good evening, and welcome. Just got to set up here, and we're ready to go. Yeah, commercial time, right? Gotta unplug my phone. Enjoy the music. Unplugging my phone.
London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cupboard, divide and grow. London calling, now don't look at us. Only Beatlemania is putting the stars. London calling, see we ain't got no swing except for the rain.
Okay.
The ice is
get everybody to watch now. It's gonna be great. Everyone.
The weekdays for the engines stuck on it, but I have no fear. It's London is clouded alive. Live by the river to the imitation soul. Forget it, brother. You should go it alone. London calling to the zombies of death. Quit holding out and draw another breath. London calling.
All right. Good evening. The Gary Brodsky Show with Gary Brodsky. Just had to be that way. Anyway, I was doing a lot of observations of late. And you know how people say, when you're younger, all my friends are dead or in prison. Not true in my case. All my friends are gone. They're not dead or in prison. They are pussy whipped. Okay? So let me just get that right. And it is becoming done on a mass level. All my old friends are calling, hey, how you doing? Can't talk now. My wife's in the room. Can't talk now. Got a new girlfriend. She won't let me talk to you. How long do you know her? 2 hours. Can't talk to you now. This is what the world has become. Every guy I meet. Hey, why don't we grab some dinner? I can't. My girlfriend get mad at me. I can't. My wife won't let me, my wife won't let me call this phone. Call me at the office. You don't have a job. That's okay. Goodbye. And it's not just me. It's every guy I know that's normal sees this. And it's become almost funny, but it's sad. It's like, I got to vote for Obama. Do you like Obama? No, but my girlfriend likes Obama. Like, what is this shit? There are other people out there. The 1% of people that make a difference who are not into that mentality. The 1%, and that's it. Oh, it drives women crazy when you're free, but they love it. But it's really sad what it's become of men. It's like, amazing. Yeah, I'd love to go to martial arts class, but my wife won't let me. Your wife won't let you? No, my wife won't let me. Love to own a gun? Why can't I won't let me have that? My girlfriend doesn't like that. And I always ask, how long do you know this girl for? 5 weeks. Then why are you asking permission? You are going to set yourself up for a giant fall. You ask for permission to do anything. Is it okay if I stand here? It's actually, guys, I'm married in the house. Is it okay if I go to the refrigerator? She goes, it's okay if you walk out and never come back. That's what she's thinking. But it's going off the charts. And women, it's like, I'm testing the guy, but he's failing every test. No shit. Okay, how do I get that off my chest? For those guys who are not allowed by their wives and girlfriends to watch this show. I get these emails. I'll watch a show on my iPhone when nobody's looking. Is this turned on? I mean, I'm asking you these. Yeah, okay. So I am taking questions. You gotta know how to reach me. If you don't, email me. The way it goes the same way. info@GaryBrodsky.com or GaryBrodsky123@AOL.com. That's how you find me. And now I'm going to set this thing so it doesn't ring like a maniac. Normal doesn't work. Medium does, and super high. That's it. Would you expect me to have normal work? Now, along with being pussy whipped, okay, this is what happens to guys. They also become rude as hell. That's what you tell a guy's pussy whipped. He's fucking rude. It's like talking to Al Pacino on a bad day. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Hey, fuck you! Yeah, really bad. I'm going to have some soda on that note. Questions, send them in. Gary Brodsky, 123@AOL.com. And this is for everybody who watches the show. Okay, we'll be right back. I got no commercials. I got to do this, okay?
And the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see.
Question. Please.
No, I won't
Okay.
be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid.
Okay. Derek, good evening. All right, good question. I can tell already. This girl I'm dating is fine. Well, that's good so far. Dress is really sexy. That's good so far. She is 32 and really wants to get married soon. Not bad, okay. I don't want to get married at all. Hell, okay. I can tell you right now, do what you want. Because I want to date pretty girls my whole life. Should I break up with her or just quit calling her? Well, it's the two in the same thing. Is it lame to have the breakup talk with a girl? Lame? No. First of all, I don't believe in breaking up, okay? Just stop paying attention, that's one. Because nothing is worse than being, as you know, with a girl you don't really want to be with. And if she wants to get married, she could turn on the heat really bad. And, let me know if you're getting this stuff. They just make your life a living hell. It's like, hi, how you doing? Well, you gonna marry me or not, huh? And that becomes the entire day. Because women can really drive men crazy. Let me tell you that, Derek. I'm sure you know that, and you're being polite in the letter. Women can drive men crazy. Guys, you gotta learn how to deal with it. They can just hammer away about something. Even the stupidest thing, and you could hear it for the next. You're gonna hear whatever you've done for the rest of your life. Why are we doing that, huh? Why do that? What do you think when you did that? Oh, I know what you think when you did that. I know why you said that. I never said that. And now you're lying. There isn't a guy out there, okay, that has not been called a liar by a girl. Somebody is lying because it's just the way women are. It's almost funny if you take it funny. It's like, why'd you lie to me? Say you were out last night? I was out last night. Yeah. Do not argue with women. That's for everybody. Do not argue with women. They don't use logic. You can't win. You cannot win an argument. You can win an argument, but guess what? You lose the woman. So, okay, one. Gary, is the gold, silver, and copper good for workout performance? I have found nothing better in my life. I don't have my t-shirt on, otherwise, I'd show you. It's great because I'm going to do a DVD on my working out. Because I have to work. People, you don't even train in the gym. They think I go to a secret gym and train. No, I don't do anything more than like 2 or 3 sets, and I'm done. So, yeah, that's what does it. It's gold, silver, and copper. Together, it's the perfect combination. So, yeah, it does work. All right. So this is stuff, all this stuff is from ancient times, years ago. It's really amazing, but I'm going to do a show on how we live in a satanic society because everything is so satanistic and it's everywhere. It's so much everywhere that you don't even see it. If you have any questions about that, I'm up to answering tonight because I got notes all over the desk. My old pal Jason, how you doing? Hey, Gary, Jason here, in case I didn't know. Why is it all these guys out there allow themselves to become feminized? I know that if everybody bought your Not for Wimps audio program, Not for Wimps, okay, get that tonight. I know their testosterone levels would be raised and they would get their balls back. End of story, Jason. Good point you bring up, Jason. Okay, testosterone levels. You could bring them back by the way you think. Oh, you think I'm making it up? I'll tell you why. There's big in the gym and in prison. You ever see how big these guys are in prison? It scares the shit out of people. Like, oh, fuck, I ain't going to prison. Look at these guys. Do you know why guys in prison are so big? It's not their diet because the food is crap. It's not that they have a great personal trainer. It's because guys in prison are constantly in a life and death situation. So the subconscious mind, through the conscious mind, tells them Testosterone is going to save your life. And that's why prison big is bigger than any big you can get in any gym. State of mind is testosterone. I'm going to write that down. It's pretty good. Okay. A state of mind is testosterone. Absolutely. And when you hear somebody who has the life in their eyes, and I'm going to talk about this in a second, I'm going to hear a song first, is you notice people have like no life in their eyes at all? It's like the other guys. I know I got to think of a better name for that. Now you can pick up every woman you meet if you just follow my techniques. My voice is like this. No life. Women, everybody loves life. You got to have life in your voice, in your eyes, and really everybody, you know, it's like walking around. It's like zombies now. They even use zombies as targets at ranges. It's like a zombie nation. And I'm going to take a soda break, and we'll be right back. Just a short break. Just kidding with the song, okay? I'll be right back. That's how to put the song on. Reds.
Don't you know that I love you? In a God of freedom, baby. Don't you know that I've always been true? Oh, won't you come with me? I'll take my...
Now I wasn't going to play the full song. Don't worry about it. But, you know, you talk about feminized men, and if you just watch the way a lot of guys argue, and here's an exercise. Go into chat rooms. Watch how guys argue. You will see the most feminized guys in the world. Not only in chat rooms, but, you know, you don't have to, here's proof you can get without ever leaving your house. But, you know, I'm sure you guys go out, and it's like, if you get a corporate job, okay, what's the first thing they do? Hey, here's your big desk, here's a cigar. No fucking way, right? No, here's a course you must take on how to not sexually harass women. That is what corporate America is today, which explains why American corporations, I believe, are not doing well. You know, it's funny, but I don't want to get too deep into shit tonight because I have had a really deep, heavy week. But if you ask questions, I will have answers. It's like I get a lot of things. I see this girl at work. She's really attractive. Should I hit her up because I don't want to lose my job? And that's scary that you even have to ask that question. That shows you society is calm. So to those of you who are not going to ask that question, because I have the answer right now, how do you pick up a girl at work? By being alpha. You got to stand out from the crowd. She will hit on you. And one guy, I'm not going to mention his name, he sued a company because some girl hit on him. That's normal. That's normal behavior is now being regulated. And that pisses everybody off, okay? It should. Because sexual harassment, what it really has become, is not really sexual harassment, but has become what used to be called flirting. People don't know how to flirt anymore. I was with a friend today. We saw this a lot. Two girls sitting alone having picnics because guys don't know how to move on girls, and that happens. They're all over the place. Now is the best time. Go to GaryBrodsky.com. That's funny. Okay. Jason again. I bought Not for Wimps audio. In 15 minutes of listening, I felt my testosterone levels increase dramatically. And now I know secrets that will help me in more ways than I can count. Don't try to ever solve a woman's problem or you become a problem. That's true. Thanks, Jason. Derek. Gary, how do you keep the soap in the bucket for the soap spell? What is the soap around the bucket? A few days ago, the soap is gone. If the soap is gone, how do you use the soap? Okay, this is getting funny here. My ex is seriously possessed. She used a Ouija board. Oh, that could do it. I'm not being funny. You know it's going to be like this, okay? And asked Satan to make her beautiful when she was a teenager. She's been a wild party girl ever since. Would the soap spell make any demons leave her? No, it wouldn't. Now, the soap spell is way too weak. But one of the biggest ways to really ruin your life, and I am just as guilty as those of you out there who've done it, is to play with a Ouija board. And they sell them in kids' toy stores. And that is how people get possessed. It is absolutely true, proven. The Magic 8 Ball is safe, though. But Ouija boards is, and you know, it's really easy if you're working with the dark side powers to get everything you want right away. And if you look around at all the rock stars, because they almost all have done it. They have money, they got girls, they got fame. And what else they have? They are miserable people. Totally miserable, unhappy, on drugs 24/7 because they can't deal with their lives. So yeah, the dark side works real quick. Really fast. It's like borrowing money from a loan shark that's going to break your legs and never give you a moment's peace, but you get the money. That's why I try to stay away from it. I say try because the temptation is there. I just don't do it. It's very easy and it does work. Now, I'm taking a soda break. But Ouija boards, you're going to need a lot of help with that. And as long as we're talking about satanic possession, do I have any good songs about that? Okay, satanic possession song coming up right now. Hold on. Fits the thing, right? All right, question coming in. This is too funny. I can't read this over the air. Okay. No, that's funny. Okay. Well, back to the show. Now, seriously, Ouija boards are dangerous things. Isn't that kind of weird? You ever play with a Ouija board? Anybody who's got some problems today played with a Ouija board when they were kids. That's a fact. The supernatural is an entirely gigantic world. And to show you how gigantic it was, just think about this. Every ancient civilization in the world, that was, you know, Egypt, Samaria, Greece, all of them. Why did they get that big? Why so powerful? Look at South America, those pyramids. They believed in the supernatural to the point where they had to enslave other people to do daily works because they could spend all their time studying the supernatural. And it doesn't have to be all satanic. There are good forces out there. But yeah, Satan is the express to getting whatever you want and in not enjoying a moment of it. That's the deal. And I used to do this stuff many years ago for other people. I worked with dark powers. If you know how to do it right, it's like tightrope walking. If you know how to do it right, you can do it without getting hurt. But most people do not care. Just do the stuff completely wrong. And it's some dangerous shit. But life is supposed to be dangerous. And it is dangerous because everybody is going to die one day. Me, I plan to live forever so far. So good. All right, let's get some questions here. Gary Brodsky, 123@AOL.com. And let's play a song. Because I want to take some of my DHEA because this shit works too. Yeah, all right. I have everything all over my desk. You can't see it. All my supplements. That's right. Yeah.
When I want to rock steady, yeah, I know I got to get ready. Close my eyes and I let myself go. Listen to, baby, let the music flow. Yeah. Turn on your light and stay with me a while. And ease your worried mind. Turn on your light now, baby, and stay with me.
Okay, missed a good part, but what the heck? Hopefully it's a good question. Ah. Gary Jason again. Why are people so stupid? To those dangerous Ouija boards, all of which you listen to now, these things, will kill you just like any of my 4 friends who died after only 3 hours of meeting with it. Hear my words and don't do it. Absolutely true. It's really funny because years ago when I was studying the occult and spirituality and things like that, the most ruined people were people who played Ouija boards as a kid. And most of them are innocent. So don't buy that for your kids for Christmas. Buy that for the neighbor you hate's kids for Christmas. Okay? Oh, by the way, Christmas. Sorry. Winter break. See how it's all over the place? You just don't see it? Happy holidays. No more Merry Christmas. No more Easter seals. I know what's going on here. Hey, Josh, how are you? Good evening. Gary, good to see your show again. Thank you. I'm reading Theron Q. Dumont's book, The Art of Science and Personal Magnetism, which was written in the early 1900s. I know this is going to be good. Since learning your instruction, I have been reading every day and reading the best you can do to make yourself a more successful person. I bought your webinars, and the stuff I heard confirmed literature I have read. Well, thanks, Josh. And by the way, all the webinars, which cost people thousands of dollars to listen to, so we have some big shot guests on there, are for sale for $37 at GaryBrodsky.com. Because you should have this information. I went to a strip club, this is a new question, with a friend last weekend. All right. If a girl you're dating asks what you and your friend did, do you tell them that you went to a strip club, or you tell her about, or do you lie to her about it so that she seems like you're loyal to her? No, just be honest. I went to a strip club. That's it. There's no fight then. If you lie, nothing you say is ever going to have any validity. But if you just say, hey, I wanted to go, I went to the strip club, I don't have a problem. You have a problem, go have one. A strip club is like the stupidest place to go anyway. Just my opinion. And I'll tell you why. It's there to not exploit women, exploit men. The average guy drops $400 in a strip club and gets nothing. That's like going to a restaurant and spending $400 to look at food. Hey, look at this. You can't have it. Try the no, not that. Hey, how about the dessert tray? We're just going to wheel it by slowly and you can look at it. That's what a strip club is. And plus the girls there, a little crazy, but if you want to pick up strippers, if anybody else, how to pick up strippers, books at GaryBrodsky.com. Ebooks, you're reading it right now. But yeah, no need to lie. The truth is really, it'll start a fight, but so will lying. And the truth will not always set you free. But if you're going to have to restrict your life because you're worried about what somebody else is going to say, you ain't got a life, okay? Alex, always a gentleman. And it's happening right now. All right. Okay. What audio program do I recommend? The one, the only How to Be a Prick Women Love. And that's at GaryBrodsky.com, and it's on sale. How to Be a Prick. Okay? Let's face it, nice is not a turn on. I'll tell you why. Women look for a protector. I don't care how. All right, 1 second. Okay, women look for a protector. And a prick is not a guy who's an asshole or a bad guy. No, it's a nice guy who is just not going to take shit, not pretending somebody else, and show how he can protect a woman by his attitude and by gestures. And I always, show a little bit. For example, this is all this is covered in way more detail on how to be a prick, which people are afraid to buy because of the name. Shows you. But watch this, okay? Front of the hand, back of the hand. Okay, if somebody's showing the front of the hands, hey, wait a second. They're pleading and they're asking, and they're being on the defensive. That's the front of the hands. Hey, wait a second. Okay, wait, let's discuss this. If you're showing the back, you're being tough. I'm telling you now, you better listen. See, the back of the hand is showing. So if you're showing the front, it's like, wait a second. Okay, just this. It's like, wait a second, stand back. You're showing fear. You show the back of the hand, you're showing guts. Little things like that are all over How to Be a Prick, and all over the other audio programs right now at GaryBrodsky.com on sale. And some questions have come in. And I know what I was going to say. You haven't heard enough music tonight. Hey, this is one of the best comments I ever got. And Eric, thank you. Okay, he has his name on here. Hey, Gary, long time no see. That's not the compliment. I have been reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The book confirms much of what you say in your audios. That's absolutely true. And I'm going to keep that as one of the best, thank you, Eric, testimonies I ever got. Because that is one of the best books ever written. And actually, the original title was called Vibrate and Grow Rich. Because there's no book out there that says work really hard and get rich. No book. People work, Augustus Caesar said this. In any hierarchy, labor is the lowest. Yet, that's all he said. But labor is the most hours, the most time, the getting up earliest, and the least earning. In any hierarchy. Okay. The other day I was in town with my mojo bag and wearing MK17, and I walked by this guy who had 3 hotties hanging around him. They immediately left him and approached me, and I had all 3 of them that night. This stuff works too good. It is great. Tell everybody to get it. Get it. It's at GaryBrodsky.com. I will email you that. Yes, thank you. It's being worked on. David, good evening. David, I'd rather explain it to you tomorrow. Email me your phone number and I'll give you a call. Okay, good opening thing. Gary, do you trust women? Now, forget my opinion. I'm just going to tell you the facts. The facts are this. If you went to prison and interviewed most guys in there, how'd they wind up there? Because nobody's ever wound up in prison by accident. Nobody planned going there. It's because even that guy who was in the movie Blow, Paul Young, wound up in prison because a girl ratted him out. So you can trust anybody to a point, but never, ever talk about the family business. Okay, let me get to the question now. Can you be emotionally close to women? Of course, that's the whole point. Like you talk about intimate and personal things, fine. She'll eventually use it against you. Yeah. Okay, so far you're on the money. If you divorce, split up, women are like viper snakes. How do you know how to handle them, or how can you really, or they can really fuck your life up? True. Easy. How do you handle that? Easy. I'll tell you how. Everything you say can or will be used against you some future date. That's a known fact. Going in, that's known. That's in Miranda. So you know anything you say can and will be used against you. That wasn't written for the police. The police adapted that. It was written for relationships. So now that you know that, going into a relationship, everything you say and do can and will be used against you, not only in a court of law, but every day of your life. So watch what you say. It's very simple. Too many guys feel, oh, I'm very comfortable with this girl. And they tell her everything. Next thing, that's why I use the Bible. Samson, Delilah. He confided in her. You got a haircut almost as bad as this one. Just making a point. Adam trusted Eve. Took the apple. There is a limit. And plus, you're having to make stuff up to, that's weird. This thing keeps, okay. Yes, okay, I'll email him as this thing just keeps beeping, but no new questions. Okay, what's the difference between how to be a prick and date like a prick? And here's the difference. Okay, on how to be a prick, shows you how to be the character, the prick that attracts women. And a lot of guys go out on a date, they get to a restaurant or wherever they're going, and they are stuck dead in the water, not knowing what to do. They are literally stuck, not having a clue what to do on a date. And that's why I had to do the second one. It's like, I was getting calls. I used that prick stuff. I picked this girl, went on a date, and I was stuck. Because guys get on a date, once they get there, they have no idea what to do. Do I talk too much? No. How to date like a prick is to give them a date they will never forget. If they live to be 500 years old, you will be the most memorable date they ever had. They'll always come back and go, wow, that was a great date. So basically, you could ruin women for other guys using how to be a prick and how to date like a prick. And I am taking a cigarette break. What? Fucking prick. Got some new songs here for everybody tonight.
There ain't no good.
It's like from the old days when people are happy, normal, and not zombified, and not afraid to be human beings.
A lot of trying. Oh, I'm crying. Let's find out what we got. Let's go, girl, we gotta work. Between us, hang on, to what we got.
Okay. Simple question, great question, easy answer. What do women find most attractive in men? There is only one answer. Anybody care to guess? 1, 2, 3, nope. Okay, one answer. And it's universal. Confidence. What looks are to men, confidence is to women. That's it. Confidence, and more confidence. That is the one thing that women find attractive. And nothing else. It's not clothes, it's not your shoes, it's not your car. No, it's not even your haircut. It's confidence. That's it. By the way, eBay has the Success Principle by Napoleon Hill in the original 1925 publishing for $27. I'll be there tonight. Thank you. I'm not joking about that. It doesn't need to be recharged, Jason. Not at all. I think that's a good question. Do you pay for dates? Yes, I do. All the other guys say, here's how to go on a date and not pay for it. And they charge $65 for their audio program on how not to pay for dates. I see nothing wrong with paying for dates. Where this came out of, I have no idea where this mentality came out of that a guy should not pay for dates. Why? You're a guy, act like one. I haven't seen this old-fashioned girl, like she believes a guy should pay for dates. That's what gentlemen do, yes. She isn't slutty, which is good. That is good. But yeah, a guy should pay for dating. If you don't have the money, take something that's not expensive. You could pay for dates. You don't take them on super dates. But yeah, I think a guy should pay for them. Or if you're going to be, whatever. It's not that important. What's important is that the mentality of buying those audio programs saying how to get out of paying for dates, it's insane. That new mentality that are trying to make guys and women the same. Guys and women are not the same. They're trying, though. Man, are they trying to make them look the same. Act the same. That's why I am just as guilty as everybody else. When you argue with a woman, you start talking and acting feminine, and you're getting a good dose of estrogen. Argue with a woman. Try this. Go ahead. They're very easy to get an argument going, okay? Argue with a woman and go to the gym and work out. Guaranteed you're going to lose 30% of your strength because you're full of estrogen. There's ways to test everything. Okay, let's see any more questions. No. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to play a song and wait because I'm like lazy tonight. Let me be honest. Now, I love doing the show, but this ought to pump me up. Yeah. Got questions there too. Yeah, all right. Just gotta hear some of this song. I love this song.
Sitting here eating my heart out, waiting for some lover to come.
All right. Dakota Fanning. Good evening. Good evening, Gary. What do guys find most attractive in women in potential long-term category? The same things you learned as a kid. Honesty, sincerity, loyalty, all those things that people have forgotten about. Those are the real things that people look for, whether they know it or not. All of your qualities that you have, because I've spoken to you. Okay? And I'll play you a song as always, but I got to get to these questions. Did you see the interview between Barbara Walters and Sean Connery? Sean said it's not good to hit a woman on the first date. Just kidding. Sean said it's not good to hit a woman with a clenched fist, but rather with an open hand. I've seen him say that. I don't believe in hitting women, but Sean Connery to me is great, and he said that, and he has never stayed out of the media since that. I remember hearing about that. Okay, next question. I am a prick in class, and the other guys can't stand me because no one dares to challenge me on anything. So far, that's good, because they know they can't win. Like the attitude. When I walk around the hallway like king shit, women notice me, but seem to be afraid of me. That's why you got to approach them. Question. Is there a problem with that? No. There's no problem at all. Because they're afraid to approach you, let's think about why. Because you're such a scary guy? Maybe. But because you challenge their sexuality. That's why you have to approach them and make them feel relaxed. There are too many guys out there waiting for women to approach them, and it's never going to happen. How do I get me a shoe to stop hissing at me? It's annoying, and if you run out of rum, can you put some mojo bag next to it? Thanks. It's hissing because it wants work. That's all. It wants to work for you. You know what I'm talking about. So give it work. Tell it to do stuff for you. It's really amazing. You tell it and it does it for you. Okay, back to Derek. This girl thing tried to have, oh, this is so great, the talk with me. She wants me to be committed to her as a serious boyfriend and not date around anymore. I wouldn't give her an answer and just Said to be continued. Do you have any relationship talks with women? They are excruciating. Do you act aloof about if she asks or expects you to be a serious boyfriend? Well, first of all, you shouldn't be having those conversations. You obviously have, no, I'm not making fun of you, have not taken a stand strong enough where they could challenge. Do you like, they're just playing with you. And don't tell her what she wants to hear. Tell her the truth and let her deal with it. What will get you into most trouble with women is telling women what you think they want to hear. And then you're stuck. And you'll eventually become it. And then you're really fucked, okay? Oh, are you fucked? Gotta do some Al Pacino tonight. Don't know why. Just have it. All right, now I gotta get Dakota a song because I promised her. Okay. I just saw it. Beautiful song for you, Dakota. Don't go anywhere. All right. Okay. I have to go for a second. Hey, this is for you, Dakota. Found it. I'm taking a cigarette break.
But she's all you'd ever want. She's the kind I'd like to flaunt and take to dinner. But she always knows her place. She's got style, she's got grace. She's a winner. She's a lady. Oh, 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 she's a lady. Talking about that little lady. And the lady is mine. But she's never in the way. Always something nice to say. What a blast.
All right. Now, where was I? I just got to say something funny about women. This is women, okay? Just they're like paranoid. That's why guys must take the lead. But I'm doing an impression of a woman, and she's probably watching right now. She knows who she is, and I'll probably get shit for this. I don't care. It's like I forgot where I put my car keys. Oh my God! You have Alzheimer's. Like no, I don't. I forgot where I put the car keys. Nope, Alzheimer's. You go get that check immediately. It's like they're very paranoid, hypochondriac people, which is, I think, kind of funny. Because it's okay to be hypochondriac about yourself. That's annoying enough. But it's not being hypochondriac about me. That's crazy. I don't know where my car keys. She's going on and on, and I have Alzheimer's now. It was just really funny. Like, and she's treating me like I have Alzheimer's. It's like, here's your lighter. Your lighter. It goes in your pocket. And it's like really funny. I forgot her name. Just kidding. Do you buy women drinks at the bars or clubs when you're trying to meet? No. I don't drink, and I'll buy them a soda with no ice. I'm like that. Yeah, occasionally I will. It depends on the situation. There's nothing wrong with buying a woman a drink. That always worked in the past, and all of a sudden it's like, now that's not good. No, that works. If you like hanging out with drunks, okay. That is gentleman behavior. It does not put you in a beta zone. And then this is going to be great. Ready? This lesbian girl I'm friends with always said I should buy drinks for girls I'm interested in, but said it is douchebag behavior. Buying a drink is not douchebag behavior. Buying and paying their entire bar tab is douchebag behavior. Buy them a drink, that's it. Don't say I'll take over your bar tab. Because, okay, private request here, and I'll take care of this tomorrow. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Gary, can you do an impersonation of Marlon Brando in The Godfather? Just watching, I'm thinking about buying a nice suit. Thanks. I certainly will. Jason, this is funny already. Now I get to the Godfather. Hey, Gary, women are naturally fickle people. How do you properly deal with flaky behavior? Just let them do it. When it comes out on setting up dates, how do you deal so she doesn't lose respect for you? When you will sometimes put up with it when you can't read the situation. Thanks. Well, I'll tell you something. If you don't lose respect for yourself, she's never going to lose respect for you. Very simple. Women do not lose respect for men. They get men to lose respect for themselves, and then they'll lose respect for you. It's a little tricky, but it's a fact. And now, got to do the Godfather. Josh, I'm glad you want your show this evening, and I appreciate your loyalty. And you want to buy some nice clothing and look good, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because I believe a man should look like a man. And that aside, if there's nothing else, I'd like to get to my daughter's wedding. I don't know how things got so far. So many men, so many people. The guys acting Pinocchio, and they don't know what to do with women anymore. You can't even have a cigarette in public. I can't remember the last time you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee. You know I only drink soda. That aside, I'm going to get back to the show and hope you enjoyed the impersonation. Oh, one other question. Where's Michael? How to get that in there? Thank you, Dakota. Such a great thought. Thank you. The whole thing that's going on with girls have to have big boobs, tan skin, etc. everywhere in advertising. This is part of brainwashing. It makes women insecure. Oh, you have no idea how right you are. You know this, Dakota. Anybody in show business, their goal is to make people feel insecure. Because you could take the ugliest person from a movie or a TV series and put them next to regular people, and regular people are going to look really damn ugly next to them. The whole idea is to make you feel insecure. Why? Because every product on the air is to buy stuff to look better. So it is brainwashing. Well, I can send you an email back about that. But Dakota, Jason has asked me to play a song for you by him, and here's the song for you that I'm picking from Jason to you. See, you're popular here. Got to pick a good song for Jason for you, Dakota. I almost picked the wrong one. Nope, not the right one. Sorry, it's taking a while, but here it is. Yeah, this is for you. From Jason.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you.
All right. Eric, this is great. I am approaching every woman, and it seems that they would rather hide under a rock than get picked up. I just want to get, basically, one guy, you know, older women, much easier. Younger women, really not too smart these days. Not all of them. But they're programmed, just like, you know, they are programmed. And the best way to stop programming is not let yourself get programmed. Hey. Everything is going out tomorrow, so don't worry about it. I am going to make sure that, okay, you're good. You got your phone number now. Oh, that was so nice. Smoke cigar in my honor. Same thing, Dakota. How does a woman prevent a guy from losing respect for her? By not losing respect for yourself. Don't let somebody get you to lose respect for yourself and then they'll lose respect for you. You always have respect for yourself. They can't lose respect for you. I don't know why I just felt like talking like George Bush for a second. Talking about possession. I'm possessed by George Bush's spirit tonight, and I just got to do George Bush for a second. Ready? The reason Obama can't, oh no, start again. The reason Obama can't find his birth certificate is because he has Indonesia. Yeah, that's my George Bush. Okay, we're getting down to the wire. Last and final call for questions. Yeah, in 2 days, my suspension from Facebook is going to come off. I'm trying to think of what I could post back up on it to get thrown off again, because that's the games I like to play. What now is time for the plugs? Go to GaryBrodsky.com right now and get everything while it's on sale. Jason, Dakota says thank you. She loves that song. Jason. Yeah, you got to give it about an hour, though. All right. Well, they quite keep coming in. They just keep coming in. It seems that men get royally screwed in divorces these days. Yeah, they do. The justice system is not on the guy's side at all. I can go into stories that I've heard that are beyond belief. Hey, there he is. All right. From Jared. Tell these guys to stop playing fantasy football and start living their lives. The only cardio is to run hill sprints 10 seconds on 20 seconds for a total of 8 minutes and you're done. It's better to be a lion than a hooved animal. Women notice at first sight. Or punch a punching bag. That's alpha. I was going to let my cousin's son drive my father-in-law's Benz. He's 13. He said, no, Mom will find out. She wasn't even there. We are losing the battle. Talk soon. Hey, Jared, good to hear from you. And we're back on track. Thank God. Okay, absolutely correct. It's really amazing because people answer to fictitious women these days. It's like, if I had a girlfriend, she wouldn't like me to do that. She wouldn't like me to do this. This whole thing has started, and I'm going to be coming out with a new audio program. And I expect everybody to watch the show to buy it, all right? I know we owe it. And it's about how this was planned in 1958. In 1958, this was planned to degenderize America. It's not a new trend. It's just going into effect right now. Look at it. Look at how men have become. And we're all hit in some way. But we can all fight through it. What do girls do to feel more secure about themselves and not get influenced by the brainwashing? Just by asking this question, Dakota, you are showing that you're not influenced. It's affecting so many girls, it's causing them to look at guys negatively because guys think only, because they think guys think only, I can't see. Okay, now I know what this girl is saying. Oh, now you're going blind, huh? Yeah. I'll use a stick. Okay, I'll start again. It's affecting so many girls and it's causing them to look at guys negatively because they think guys only care about that. That's so sad, and it is actually so true. People forgot how to live, okay? Laugh, love, enjoy life. No, people are so insecure about their looks, their abs, they're this, they're that. I know people who skip dates to go to the gym. It's like, why do you go on a date with a beautiful girl? Well, I got to lose some abs. It's just, really, the brainwashing is beyond belief. I don't get brainwashed because I don't watch television. People, hey, have you seen that show? I'll tell you something. If you want to ask me about any shows, since Dragon, I have not watched any television. And it's funny because I used to write for television. I sent in scripts. I was like, oh shit, look, so I saw you wrote something. It's like, I didn't know that. I didn't know it came out. That's how much I stay away from the brainwashing instrument, the idol that you worship in the middle of your living room, where everybody bows to in their living rooms, bedrooms, wherever, the television. That's again, do not worship idols. Come on, you have this big screen there telling you what to think, how to act, what to do. Everything you say mostly comes from television or the movies. And this started how? Clark Gable, in a scene, took off his shirt and he wasn't wearing a t-shirt. T-shirt sales dropped 30% that year. And everybody goes, we got to brainwash people. Now, the reason that Clark Gable did that was because he just couldn't find a t-shirt. But when they realized the effect that media had, TV came out in 1926. And it's been programming you ever since then, okay? Just my shows are good. Any scripts for screening women to weed out the losers. Any kind of body language I should look for. Okay, body language is a big thing. But here's what you could look for. This face. When they don't tilt their heads, they don't like you. If they play with the hair, it's good. Just a couple of quick pointers. When they're showing you the palms of their hands, you got them. If they're talking to you with the hands backwards, you know, things like that. But you can spot the body language. Best way, get how to be a prick with women. Maybe you're a prick, but just maybe doing something a little off. I don't know. Gary, why are people so programmed? And even why are they being so mean to girls, even Kristen Stewart? I don't know Kristen. People are programmed because the TV, the computer has all become everybody's best friend. And the reason I have not been around lately, and I know some of you have tried to reach me, is because I have been doing this for 24/7, and I realize that I have not pulled myself away from the computer. I'm writing something, I'm doing too much. I'm working 24 hours a day when I'm awake. And in my sleep, I'm thinking about it, and I have to just take a break. And now I feel like my mind is totally clear. We have all become slaves to technology, to television, to every brainwashing thing out there. Thank you, Dakota. That was private. But thank you. Okay, another question from Derek. Are women different from other countries? Yes, they're foreign. Sorry. Like, are Asian girls better because they are skinny and treat the man like a king? Or are women pretty much the same? They're all the same, okay? Don't fall for that. Is this one different, this country, that country? No. Women are all the same and they're all different. Absolutely a fact. I know it sounds like, let me just finish the statement. If you remain the same, it doesn't matter where they come from, what culture they grew up in, or whatever. You cannot let them change you. Once they change you, out the door you go. Okay. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you all next Sunday. Time just flies when you're having a good time, doesn't it? Well, thank you all for being here again. And so I'll see you on the webinar. So be there. And good night, everybody.